Mic check, mic check. Let's get the show on the road. Right, the plan is simple. I'm going to be shiny hunting Magikarp and the other team members from my Pokemon Nuzlocke that just went live, which you can watch right now. But until that point, I'm just going to chill and vibe until people show up, and we will see. So I'm just going to use the Academy Special instead of making a sandwich, because right now it's worked out quite well where Magikarp has increased shiny rates. As you can see, I already have one. The other Pokemon we're going for are Magikarp. We've already got Lapras. Tyrogue. Ooh, that's embarrassing. I've already forgotten my own teammates. It'll come to me. It's fine. So I've already got raids for Magikarp and Tyrogue, so that's fine. Alright, so we're going to the Magikarp spot down here, as that's the one I've already prepped. Alright, so in testing, I've figured out that this is a pretty good spot to stand. If I stand here, because I can't picnic reset because I'm in the ocean. But if I just go back and forth, they'll spawn. I don't have to worry about too many other water types from this location. There's the occasional Buizel and Skrelp, but other than that, it's all cool. Ideally, I'd like to get 2 shiny Magikarp, because I'd like to keep one as a Magikarp and another one as the red Gyarados. That one's going up the rock. The only trouble is when a shiny one does appear, it's like, how am I going to know? Because the tint of the water is making it very difficult. Oh, yeah. Oh, for a second, I thought I saw one. I was concerned that it getting darker was going to be harder to spot the Magikarp, but I actually think it's made it easier. Oh, okay. Not the target, but we take that. What should I call this sucker? All right, fine. Buzz Lightyear, I'll do it. Not enough characters. All right, that'll do. Buzz Lightyear. That was one of those classic double take moments because I saw the horde of Weasel and I was like, wait a second. Turn back. Hey, one of them's yellow. We are so back. Oh, we are so back. What are the odds? Hello. Goldfish acquired. Right, perfect. 2 goldfish. Such a mean dex entry. An underpowered, pathetic Pokemon. It may jump high on rare occasions, but never more than 7 feet. Would you like to give Magikarp a nickname? Yes. Maggie. Maggie. Matt. This one's gonna be Gyarados. No. Saute? Is that how you spell that? I don't know. Speed. No. Let's go on spin. So that kind of concludes the Magikarp, because I only wanted 2, you see. And, yeah, we've got 2. So I guess I can rare candy heal it, right? I could do that after. Got to save again, which is annoying us with. Yes, now we go to Blueberry, because the next one is Tyrogue. It's going to be interesting. Now, Tyrogue has a pretty interesting shiny. It's pretty obvious, so hopefully I should spot it. The only trouble is we will be competing with a lot of other Pokemon in the area. I might make a sandwich for this one. I'm not sure. There's one now. So they're like blue. I didn't really find a good spot to picnic reset either. It's just kind of praying that they appear. I'm a little bit worried about one spawning in the walls, but I think we're far enough away where that won't happen. Hello, Jam. Thanks for stopping by. We're just chilling. It's actually been quite fruitful. It's we've got 2 Shiny Magikarps already. I literally just got one. And Buzz Lightyear, who was a Weasel who just happened to be there. We also got Walter, a Lapras, and that's it. So not too bad. Yeah, just chilling. So it's not too busy today, not too hot, but just chilling. How was your week last week? Yeah, Shiny Lapras is in fact purple. I actually got Shiny Lapras before the stream started. It was really annoying because I was going to start with Lapras and Magikarp because they were both water types. And then while I was prepping the Lapras raid this morning, one spawned and I was like, oh. And so well, that's out the window. And so I got a Tyrogue one instead. This one's annoying because there are a lot of competing types around. But luckily the Tyrogue shiny is quite obvious. It's just, yeah, all the Gravelers and Squirtles and other things around that is going to be a problem. I have considered making a sandwich for it. I kind of don't want to waste my herbs. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not complaining. I say I got a free Buizel as well, so that'll do. Dealing have really annoying shinies because the only thing that's different is see how they have like a yellow flower on their head? It's pink, and that's it. So that Scraggy looks kind of off, but I don't know what I think they're orange. Yeah, Tyrogue is blue. Well, I hope you liked the video. As I say, I'm proud of what I achieved. I think I was looking at it and I was like, you know what, I did good. Yeah, I really like my favorite shinies are the ones that are so distinct and completely different. Preferably look cool because there's, you know, the trend of them just being like all green or all pink. Which, if we make it to Drowzee before the end of the stream, the Drowzee is an easy one because it's all pink. But some of the pink ones are really cool, but not all of them. I haven't found a good spot to stand either to try and like maximize the Tyrogue spawns. I don't know if they'll ever redo shinies. I think it's too late. I mean, they could change it because all the time, you know, you've got like the Crystal Onyx in the anime, and I know there's more than just that, but I swear they've done other shiny. Like, I think it's possible. I don't know. I think, yeah, they're too set in their ways. I'm cautiously optimistic. The fact that Legend Zygarde, no, that's not what it's called. Legend ZA or ZA. The fact that that hasn't been shown, we haven't seen anything of that, I think is hopefully a good sign. I might have said this before, but it's weird that, yeah, Pokemon is like one of the only franchises where they could announce something and not give a trailer and everyone be like, yeah. I don't know what Shiny Graveler and Geodude look like, so I have to keep an eye on that. Specifically the Alolan ones. I think they're like not too obvious. Oh, does it really? I didn't know that. The annoying thing about Tyrogue is once I get it, I thought about resetting for like a Hitmonchan raid, but I didn't see one, so I don't know if that's even possible. But yeah, it's making sure I have the Tyrogue with the right stats. I think you can manually alter them because the evolution changes depending on what the stats are before it evolves, or before it hits level 20, I think. Oh, shiny Geos are golden. Cheers. I know shiny Squirtles are like, they're like, well, they're not white, but they are just a lighter shade of blue, which isn't fun. Or at least I think that's the case. I think Horsey and Seadra are quite different. I'm not sure. Oh, for a second, I thought that Chinchou was shiny for a second. I just saw the yellow and I was like, oh, what's that? It's crazy though, because that's exactly what happened with the Buizel earlier. There was just like a horde of Buizel surrounding a Floatzel. And I had to do a double take because I was like, hang on a second. And like zoom in and enhance. Oh, that one's yellow. Just standing the right distance, so like, yeah, groups of Pokemon don't spawn and it just prioritizes the Tyrogue. I think I'll have to make a fighting type sandwich for this one, which is a bit of a pain because there's just too many other types around here. I have a question. What is your biggest fear? That's something I was thinking about during last week, because that's my thing now. I'm gonna try and like prep a question before each stream and then ask chat. So yeah, what's your biggest fear? I don't really have a particularly big fear. I just have lots of like little fears. Some of them are quite common. Yeah, like fear of spiders, but only like big spiders. Like tiny spiders are nothing. Like big spiders, unsettling. Mild fear of flying. Don't really like planes. And then like fear of heights. Also that one, I can't think of the name. It's got like a long weird name. It's like Trypophoria or something. And it's like the fear of irregular holes or something. Which is like the most common fear. Yeah, no worries, Jam. Thanks for stopping by. A shiny Tepig would be really nice as well. I think that one's like a red. No worries, no worries. As I say, thanks for stopping by. But yeah, I want to know, what is your biggest fear? Oh, there you go. Look at that. Not what we're going for, but we... Oh, actually, hang on. Let me save in case it knows, like, explode or something. Wow, that's a big guy. That's a chunky boy. Why is he so big? He's, like, bigger than the Graveler over there. This might be a jumbo one. It doesn't have the big icon though, so I guess that's not as big as they come. But yeah, that's a big fella. And although not a Alolan, this is rather fitting because there was a Geodude at one point that may or may not have gone into retirement. I don't want to spoil the video. Right, yeah, what should I give the... What should I nickname the Geodude? Could be anything you like. I'll call it Jam 13 or out. Thing is... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's weird. Nice, that was a nice little bonus. That's why I like using the Academy dish rather than a sandwich, because yeah, you just get those random chances of unintentional shinies, and I think that's like, yo. What's he doing up there? He should get down. Dangerous. I know Smeargle is like brown. I don't know what Swordsbuck looks like. I think again, that's a very like not different shiny. Yeah, Fear of Heights, I've definitely got that. As I don't know if you caught what I was saying earlier. I have like, I don't think I have one specific big fear. I've just got like a load of little ones. So yeah, you know, like arachnophobia, but only on like big spiders, not small ones. Yeah, I got a mild fear of flying. Don't really like planes, and then yeah, like Fear of Heights by extension. I'm also not a fan of. I know it's like the most common fear. It's like trypophoria or whatever, and it's like the fear of irregular holes. I hate that one as well. I would love a shiny Tepig because they are cool. I went for one ages ago and I didn't get it. It made me sad. I just don't have enough Herba Mystica. I'm one of those players, I know this is quite common, who it was like the meme, and it's like you're playing JRPG and you get items and you're like, oh, I better not use them because I might need them later, and then like you finish the game and you still haven't used any of the items. It's pretty much there. Yeah, it's like, it's called like, it's the most, oh, unless it's been dethroned, it's the most common fear, and it's the, yeah, it's called like trypophoria or something, and it's, yeah, it's like the fear of it's like a load of like small holes and stuff that are all like next to each other and irregular. Like the one of the common examples is the midwife toad, because that's like a yeah, it's a frog, or it's a toad, and it like houses like the once it's like gives birth, and then it keeps the eggs under like a flesh layer. And then once the frogs are mature enough, they like explode out of holes on the back. And ugh, it's horrible. Just describing it isn't pleasant. I think kind of like Swiss cheese, but more like just more holes. But I think Swiss cheese holes are quite large. I also like the Academy dish, just to like completely go back to that. For you know, let's say not having to use Herba Mystica, which I guess I already said. Ooh, is that Tepig? Are you a little? Are you? No, it's just a line. I thought, I was like, you're looking a bit red. Like a load of like, I'm trying to think of other examples off the top of my head. Like a load of like, if you go through like a field that had like straw or something in it and it's all been cut, and you like look at the top, it'll, you know, be like a load of irregular holes. What do I think of Terra? I think it's fine. I think it's just another mechanic. Which just made me realize, I think I missed. You said something about Legends ZA, and I missed it. And I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, what do you reckon ZA will be like? That was it. I'll come back to that in a second. But yeah, apparently it's the most common fear though. It's like it's yeah, it's like really common. But God, my brain is bouncing around between like 3 different topics. Let me just commit to one. Terra type. Terra type is good. I like it. I do like it. It's not my favorite mechanic. I'd say favorite mechanic is Mega Evolution. And this is kind of me just like, this isn't an original thought. I've heard this somewhere and I can't remember who from. But I think Terra type and like Z moves and all that kind of stuff show the way the Pokemon Company wants to take mechanics going forwards, where it's like with a Z move, every Pokemon can use a Z move, and there are special Z crystals or whatever. And then like for Terra, every Pokemon can use Terra, and then Terrapagos has a special form, and so does Ogerpon. And I think that whatever Mega Evolution, whatever form that takes in ZA will be something that can be applied to every Pokemon. And it will be like, there will still be more like Mega Evolution forms like we've got in the past, but then there will be yeah, there will just be like, I don't know, Mega Energy or whatever you want to call it, that will just, I guess, be a stat boost to every Pokemon. It's maybe not as strong as the ones that get new forms, but yeah. Speaking of Pokemon getting new forms, I was just thinking about Kangaskhan, and that one's Mega Evolution, because like the baby comes out the pouch. And that's the other weird thing when we were talking about them like not changing shinies and all this kind of stuff, is how like Nidoran male and female are, you know, male and female, but that's also their name. And you would have thought like come generation 2, they would have thought, yeah, maybe we can change that while it's still early on. I forgot about Dynamax. I totally forgot about Dynamax. I was trying to think. I was like, what was the Generation 8 one? I couldn't think. Yeah, again, Gigantamax is pretty much discount Mega Evolution. But yeah, so I think, yeah, Dynamax, as I say, I think Dynamax is a great example of what they'll do with Mega Evolution, where, yeah, every Pokemon can do it, and then some Pokemon have special forms. I do wonder, because there's that whole thing where it's like Gigantamax, Flapple, and Appleton look like Hydrapple. And it does make me wonder if they'll just adapt any of those designs into Mega Evolutions. Because I'd really like Mega Machamp or something. I need to bring chat closer to my face because I can't read. There you go. That's better. My biggest hope for ZA, I think, I saw a thing the other day and it was like, not all the people don't think that all the Megas will return. And I don't know why you would think that, because if they're bringing Mega Evolutions back, to not have them all in, the only ones I could even remotely see is the primal reversions of Groudon and Kyogre. Because it's like, I guess they're not really Mega Evolutions. But yeah, like all the others, I don't see why they wouldn't bring them back. There are some similarities. It's not one-to-one, but there are, yeah, like design elements that are similar. So it could just be a coincidence, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were inspired. And it is weird that, yeah, you've got these Gigantamax forms that are pretty much mega forms that just exist. I mean, the only exceptions would be, like, I think the starters, like Rillaboom, Inteleon, and Cinderace. Like, their Gigantamaxes are pretty, like, they don't really feel like Mega Evolutions. I mean, I think we'll get... I think Rayquaza or Rayquaza, I don't know how you pronounce it. I think it's like every time Rayquaza ever appears on a piece of media, it's always pronounced differently. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't know if Mega Rayquaza will come back. I think it will, but I don't see why we wouldn't get like Mewtwo, because we'll definitely get Mewtwo and Charizard Z. Like, I think that's just the unfortunate lot. It will probably be, maybe Mega Evolution will be something like, yeah, Zygarde cells, and it won't be necessarily like exactly how we think Mega Evolution will work, and it will just be like, this Pokemon has merged with a Zygarde cell and now has improved stats. It's weird because for me, Gen 8, like, I really like Gen 8. Let's say first Pokemon game on a home console, set in the UK. You know, we love to represent, and I still can't believe there was no like actual monarchy in Gen 8. You think that would just be like the easy thing that would be in the UK region, but nope. And some of the, I don't know. For me, the Pokemon are like, I wouldn't call them forgettable, but I think because I just didn't spend a lot of time in Sword and Shield, ultimately, I can't really picture that many. Like, if you showed me them, I'd be like, oh yeah, of course. But I don't think I could, like, name that many. Oh, did they say that in the anime? Fair enough. Yeah, I was never a big anime watcher. I was when I was much younger, but I sort of fell off after like Black and White. I know they did a whole thing with Zygarde, because I saw the clip, like when Legends ZA. I think I keep switching between pronouncing it ZA and ZA, but yeah, like people were posting a clip of like Zygarde using its special form or whatever. Yeah, Corviknight is a great Pokemon. I like how it's I do like, yeah, how they brought in the flying taxi with the Corviknight, and then in Gen 9 they're like, oh yeah, Tinkaton makes it so that Corviknight can't operate here, so they have to use other Pokemon. Like, what? Oh, for a second. Oh, I got my hopes up for a second. The way the lighting was, I thought... Oh, I don't really want to make a sandwich, but I will. Or will I? I might try the Paldea, the Blueberry Academy special one last time. Oh yeah, it's out. It's out of Steam anyway. Let's go get another one. I'm trying, because I like, well, I don't like, I'm just trying to think of the ones I remember. I remember the Octopus one. I remember the Ice Cube Penguin one. I remember, actually, I really like Galarian Obstagoon. I like Obstagoon. I hope that they one day do like a reverse where they do, yeah, like a Kanto or like Obstagoon or whatever. No, it wouldn't be. It was Hoenn, like a Hoenn Obstagoon, and they go back. I keep meaning to save before I get these Academy specials and I forget. But look at those goldfish. It is great. I mean, I love this texture. I hope Pokemon keeps this art style going forwards because I like the semi-realism with the Pokemon. Yeah, I think Galarian Zigzagoon is one of my favorite normal types of Gen 8. So I did that giant chart. I'm sure you've seen it. Of like... It's like a giant grid and it's like all the types, all the generations. And yeah, I think the normal type Gen 8, I put Galarian Zigzagoon as my favorite. You know what? It doesn't faze me anymore, the eating animation. I completely tune it out. I'm just like, it is so weird. It's so weird. Like, why they thought that was a good idea, I have no idea. They would have been better off doing, was it in Dragon's Dogma, where it just cuts to real life footage? I should have just gone with that. Am I going the right way? Down here. Epic? No. I was really hoping, because when I went back for the Magikarp, literally I walked into the zone and there was one right in front of me. And I was just wondering if lightning was going to strike twice. Yeah, they just get the likeness. No, yeah, they pay the money to get the likeness of Gordon Ramsay so they can put him in the Pokemon game. I think he would do it. Like, what else has he got going on? Speaking of Gordon Ramsay, I remember I saw some... This is like so random. I mean, it's not random because it's still with Gordon Ramsay, but I was reading a newspaper and yeah, he had some like squatters in his kitchen in London, and I was like, man, that must suck. And they were like, it's weird, just things you don't think about. Because yeah, I was like, wow. And I was reading the article, and yeah, he was having like a legal battle with one of his like restaurants in London or something, just like renewing a lease. And then during that period, people cottoned on that no one was in there, and so they broke in somehow and occupied the residency. And now, of course, he's trying to get him out because he wants to reopen the place. Because I'm pretty sure I read the article because the title was like, yeah, of course, it was like a play on it, like Gordon Ramsay's kitchen nightmare. And then it shows how the kitchen has been completely trashed and all this kind of stuff. I'm honestly amazed newspapers are still going. I guess there's still just enough people left who read them for it to be profitable. But, like, in my mind, they're a dying medium, but they still go. Yeah, that's right. You're not allowed to have them removed because it's like squatters' rights or something. I don't know the ins and outs, but yeah, I know you have to go through like a lengthy process to get to evict them. Because under UK law, they have rights, which is fair enough. Although, to be fair, they're about newspapers. Just thinking about, yeah, most do online versions. You think most do online versions of video games, but, you know, I love physical copies. So it's probably a bit of the same thing, right? Like, these people would much rather have a physical newspaper than just one online. And also, there's so many ads and stuff, or at least on a physical newspaper, you can just ignore the ads. Yes, I do believe they are eating well. I recall seeing like, yeah, the fridge had been completely raided from like a journalist who like snapped pictures through the window or something. Actually, speaking of just weird stories, I've got some stories to share. I had a wild week last week. So I say wild week. It was, I just basically, I had an incident and I went to the store and, you know, I'm going down the aisles and there's this guy and he's like, he's just this like tall dude. He's got his hood up. He looks a little bit shady and I'm watching him and I'm like, this guy is going to steal something. Like he's like filling up a basket, but he's just being like really shifty. And I'm like, this guy's going to steal. And so I just start following him. And sure enough, I think he cottoned on that I was like tracking him because he kept making eye contact with me. And yeah, sure enough, this guy runs out the door of the shop with a basket full of stuff. And I'm like, yo! And the security guard, I watched the security guard, like, you know, immediately realize. And well, actually, I say security guard. I think it was just like a person working at the store. And oh, there you go. Okay, hang on. Pause the story. We got it. There you go. Nice and easy to spot, Shiny. Do they have any like moves I should be worried about? I don't know. Hang on, I'll run away, quickly save, and pray that nothing bad happens. Alright, let's try that again. But, yeah, no, yeah, with the newspapers targeting different audiences, absolutely. Well, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so I see this guy and he runs out the shop. And the member of staff or whatever chases after him. But this guy had like, this guy was quick, right? He had, let's say, like a 5 to 10 second lead. And so, yeah, I wasn't really buying much. So I'm just like looking out the window. And I'm watching this guy get chased down the road. I'm just like, let's go. But it's so funny because it's like when someone steals, it's like a flashbang for like everyone in the shop because everyone's like, huh? And and so like everyone like looks and they're like, what happened? And it was so funny watching this guy run full sprint after this other guy with a basket full of stuff. And it was funny. And yeah, everyone's like, oh, what's going on? And then I go about my business because, you know, I'm not going to do anything. And then like a bit later, the guy comes back, is in like the employee, and he got the stuff, and I was like, yo, it was just some good. When was this? Thursday entertainment. Because it's not every day you get to see two people running full sprint down a road. But, yeah, it made me chuckle because I just wasn't expecting it. I don't think they care. I mean, I don't know what was going through this guy's head, but, you know, I really don't think... I don't think they care. Oh, I meant to nickname the guy, but oh well. Yeah, his speed stat was maxed. And yeah, he caught the guy, and I was so impressed. I was like, yo. And but that wasn't all. Because I keep going about, so I'm going about my business. And this kid comes up to me and he goes, excuse me. And I'm like, you know, I look around, I'm like, you talking to me? And he goes, what's your favorite animal? And of course my knee-jerk reaction was to say penguin. You know, funny that. But I just say gorilla, you know, just gaslight gatekeep girl boss. And so I say my favorite animal is a gorilla. And he like smiles at me and he goes, what's your second favorite animal? And I'm like, chimp. And he's like, and he's getting like thrown off. And I'm just thinking, what is going on? he's like, what's your third favorite animal? And I'm like, look, I'm really sorry, pal. I've got to, you know, get on with my stuff. This kid was only about, let's say, like 12 and maybe like 13. And I'm just like, look, you know, I want to get on with my day. I don't have time to be doing this right now. And then he goes, did you know gorillas have fur? And I'm like, yeah. and that was it. And then he's like, oh, did you know elephants have trunks? And I'm like, yeah. But he has a giant smile on his face as if that was the punchline of some kind of joke. And I'm just like, all right, bye. I just leave him alone. But it was so weird. And I just remember once I finally paid for my stuff and left, I'm like, what is with people today? I'm like, mate, where is your parents? What are you doing? It was weird. Oh, whoa, that's crazy. That's a crazy story. What the? I encountered a ghost child. Could have done. So I just don't know what he wanted. I clearly... Oh, I missed like a tiny part of the story where after he says like, no, what's like your third favorite animal? I was like, look, what animal do you want me to say? And then that's when he goes, did you know gorillas have fur and all that kind of stuff. I missed that part out. But yeah, it was so strange. Yeah, definitely some sort of like ghost or cryptid. Cognito hazard. But that's... It sucks because it's not just reading your story. I just don't get it. It's not hard for these. I don't know. It's like when kids behave like that, it just makes me upset because I'm like, what? How did it get to that point? You know? All right, now, so next Pokemon, I've got to think who's next because I'm now gonna have to reset for raids. Who? I've got to remember who's on my team. I know we've got a Voltorb is one I would like to go for. Eevee is another one I'd like to go for. Voltorb, Eevee, and there's one more. I would lose it if I ever met someone who like somehow just recognized me from my voice and was like, hey, I don't know how I would react to that. Because yeah, I don't even know. Didn't you say the other week that you work at the Natural History Museum or something? Because I had been there. Because I was thinking about that after the stream, and I was there not recently. It was like a few months ago, and I was like, "Wow, me and Jam could have like just casually crossed paths and had no idea." I'm trying to think of the other Pokemon on the team that I want. It's Eevee, Voltorb, and someone else. Do I think I sound similar on video? Well, no, because I've definitely developed YouTuber voice. Like I've 100% developed YouTuber voice. Like without fail. Like when I listen to, you know, my like original videos, because I like to keep myself humble. So every now and again, I'll go and watch one of my early videos to sort of see how far I've come. And I'll be like, man, I talk completely differently now. So I've got YouTuber voice. So I don't know. I think it's possible, but yeah, to answer the question specifically, I mean, I suppose I do. I can't imagine the microphone changes my voice too much. There definitely is. I think from videos, no. I think if, yeah, like you guys on the stream, you would definitely pick it up because a lot of my more like speech mannerisms and things come through on the live stream that would come through on a video. Yes, Red or Shiny does have a golden ball. I don't know if I can be bothered because Relor kind of sucks. lame Pokemon. I'm just going to say it. Might just pivot for Poplio. I'm not sure. Or maybe I would like Eevee. Eevee or Voltorb. And then there's one other that I can't remember, which I probably should check. You know what? Let me just check that. Let me just... Let Jamie pull it up. Oh, I literally said it earlier. It was Hypno. Right. Well, Eevee would be the fun one to go for. So let's go for Eevee. Eevee's normal type. I've got the sandwich guide, and I'll make an encounter sandwich, and then I'll reset for the raids. I'm not there that frequently. I'm not there that frequently. But yeah, it's like that was like the first time I went. No, hang on. When I went there a few months ago, that was like the first time I'd been in years. But I do think I was there on a Wednesday. I could be completely, maybe not. No, because I wasn't. You know what? I might have been there on a Wednesday. I actually might have been. I would have to check because it was so long ago. But there's a high likelihood that I was there on a Wednesday. What am I doing? Oh yeah, Eevee. That's it. Hello guys. So I always feel weird when I come out of the menu and they're just like observing you. Like, I'm sorry. Hopefully I've got the ingredients to make a sandwich. I don't see why I wouldn't, but let's find out. I will evolve one of these Magikarp, but yeah, just leave them chilling for now. Because yeah, this is why I like the realistic textures, because yeah, golden fish. Like if this was you know, like Sword and Shield, they look a little bit more clay, which has its own appeal, but I definitely prefer the Sword and Shield textures. Make sandwich. Where's the option for normal sandwich? When I made the initial sandwich, I was in like the Chargestone Cave from the last shiny hunt, and the bloom on the table was so strong, I just couldn't see what I was doing. All right, normal power. Tile power grass. Human power fairy. Oh no, these all have Herba Mystica. I'm just seeing if there's like a particularly good one to get, but I don't think so. Well, there's a lot. I'll just go for the first one because that's got the less stuff. So I want to make an ultra curry and rice style sandwich. I don't know what that is. Fruit, smoky, hamburger, ultra ham, BLT. Can you? No, you can't. Oh, fair. Wait, does it say what number it is? 34. Yeah, that should have started with that, really. All right, cool. We can make one. Ooh, I need to save. I should save, actually. I'll have to change Buzz Lightyear's name because they are female. It's interesting that every... Well, actually, that's a lie. I was going to say every Pokemon game has had some sort of, like, cooking thing, but I don't remember there being one in Gen 7 at all. They just did curry in Gen 8, and... No, because you did, like, poffins and stuff in Gen 3, didn't you? So I guess there's always been at least some sort of thing. Right, Humongo Power Grass, Encounter Power Normal, Item Drop Fairy. Smiling V-Pick, because we're going for Eevee. Right, would I eat this sandwich? Let's find out. Probably not. I'm not a big curry guy. Tomatoes can be hit or miss as well. Wait, I've messed this up. No, I haven't. Oh, there were beans. Did you make the beans, though? You sort of, like, harvest the beans, don't you? Alright, is this going to stay? Yes. Easy. The only annoying thing is... well, that's why I like the Blueberry Academy dish, because it's BP points. So I don't... Because now I've just, like, reset the... or I've got rid of the timer for that dish. But it's fine. Maybe I'll evolve the Gyarados now. Because I can. There's no reason not to. So yeah, as you look at this team, you will notice... Well, when you go to watch the video, you will notice familiar names. And you'll point at the screen like the Leonardo DiCaprio meme, and you'll be like... Oh! I was lucky that the BP points, I joined when it was like hot. God, what an amazing looking shiny. Red Gyarados has never looked better. That was like a flashbang. I don't know what I was saying. Oh yeah, BP points. Yeah, when it was hot, I like joined a Discord because everything's in the Discord nowadays, which I really don't like. I don't want to join someone's Discord, but I looked up like a Pokemon YouTuber, and I like filtered by the one with like the most subscribers, and they were like, join my Discord and you can join lobbies with other cool people. And I was like, fine. And so I did that, and I spent like an evening just grinding VP points with a bunch of guys, and then yeah, I got loads. I don't know how many I've got at the moment. No, those are league points. I was like, wow, I've got a lot. But yeah, I got enough so I could comfortably shiny hunt and then also unlock all the characters to invite. What am I doing? I'm getting an Eevee raid. Where will the Eevees be? I don't think Eevees spawn in Blueberry. I think it's only Paldea. It's so lame that, yeah, to literally do a giant part of the Indigo Disc content, they force you to go online. The fact that they didn't... And the easy solution would have just been, yeah, like, if you're doing it solo, have the points be like quad. You know, have it, instead of 10 points, 40 points, all that kind of stuff. Right, this is fun. I've gone past it. Where's the Switch 2 when you need him? The date's completely wrong because, of course, I was resetting earlier. But, I mean, if we get, because there's a chance we don't get an Eevee raid and we get, like, an evolution right now. That's pointless. What am I saying? I think Eevees only spawn in, it's not Kitakami. Oh, there. Nope, they're over there. I'm gonna go to Paldea just so the map opens in the right place. Let's go home. When are they gonna add giant mechs to Pokemon? That's what I want to know. That's what Pokemon's really missing. It doesn't need good graphics. It doesn't need more Pokemon. It needs mechs. Yes, I have. I've got... Well, I've got my... hang on. Wow. Sometimes I just don't word very well. I've got my finger on the pulse of a lot of Switch 2 stuff. Whether that's accurate information or not. And, yeah, electromagnetic Joy-Con attachments does not... Or, like, that's how they're going to attach to the Switch. I don't know. I thought the rails worked quite well. Hello, Ryan. Welcome to the stream. We're just talking about Switch 2 rumors and how I think it's kind of weird that they would opt for an electromagnet way of attaching the Joy-Cons to the console. It just doesn't seem like a good thing in practice. Like, magnets are just, I don't know. I mean, obviously electromagnet if the Switch is... Well, actually, yeah, how does that work? Because if I thought, unless my understanding of electromagnets is wrong, electromagnets only work when the device is powered. Because it's sending a current through it. Because otherwise you turn the Switch off and they just fall off. It's been quite the productive Shiny haul today, Ryan. We have had a lot of cool people and a few familiar names have already appeared in our team, in our ranks as Shinies. This is the worst part about shiny hunting, just resetting for a raid that might never come. Yeah, I mean, backwards compatible is great. I think every console should be backwards compatible, without question. I know Xbox are really good on that. Isn't it like the Xbox Series, whatever it's called? Like that is... like almost completely backwards compatible all the way to the original Xbox, and they like keep updating it so it's more backwards compatible. Because everything should have, every console should have backwards compatibility. And it'll be interesting to see where Nintendo, now with Nintendo Switch Online, where they take that. Because in theory, this should be the first Nintendo console where they just don't reset the Virtual Console. Because obviously Virtual Console isn't a thing, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, I could see that working, Ryan. It's like it like detects it and it turns on. But yeah, I think the rails work fine. I've never had an issue with the rails that didn't reset. I don't know why sometimes it doesn't reset. I've still got day one Switch. My Switch is day one, ride or die. My Joy-Cons held out a lot longer than most people's. Like everyone, when people like really complaining about Joy-Con issues, mine was still going strong. It wasn't until like the last year where they finally packed it in, and like one of my buttons, like it doesn't light up, and one of the buttons just doesn't work. And so I used my Xenoblade 2 Pro controller, which I was very happy to get. And again, I got that when Xenoblade 2 dropped. I'll never forget when I got the Xenoblade 2 Pro controller, not thinking anything of it, and then yeah, like let's say a month after Xenoblade 2 released, people being like, haha, look at the Pro controller and look at Pyra, haha, and I'm like, oh yeah. Mithra version went, but yeah, that was a thing. But either way, yeah, my Switch day one Switch, which means I can what's it like, isn't there like a security flaw where you like put a pin and like press a button on the chip and it will just like go into the BIOS mode? Because that was the big thing at like the very start of the Switch. It was like, oh yeah, the chip it uses just has its full instruction manual online and you can get to it this way. It's like, oh okay. Oh, Vaporeon, that's not what we want. Yeah, so Ryan, you might recognize a few of the names on the left side of the screen. And they are back, and they are real. I still have. I have an image saved in my PC from like 2017, and it's when people were complaining about Pyra's design, and it's just like Pyra wearing like deal with it glasses, and she's got a mug that says like your tears, and it's just like it's just people crying about a design. Yeah, me. It's just like, deal with it. And I just have that saved on my PC, like somewhere in the bowels. So I have like a whole, like my computer is like completely split down the middle of like past and future, where after like a while I'll just put something in like a folder never to see the light of day again, and then I'll like find that file. Sylveon, that's not what we want. And then I will just find that folder years later, and then it'll be like a time capsule. I mean, it was funny that at the very least, when Xenoblade 3 got dropped and everyone was like, well, not everyone, when the haters were like, look, I'm so glad they fired the Xenoblade 2 artist, and we're like, it's the same guy. That was an epic moment. I mean, I like the term tourists to describe the people who like come in and complain and then move on to the next thing, because I think that is a pretty apt description. Because yeah, if you knew anything about Xenoblade, you would immediately know that like Noah and the gang were designed by Saito. Oh, Ryan, earlier I asked, what's your greatest fear? And that's what I'm pitching back. What's your greatest fear, Ryan? Mine was like nothing too major, just like little things like spiders and flying and heights. Specifically big spiders, not small spiders. I think my reaction to the Xenoblade 3 trailer's up. I can't remember. I think it is up. I'm trying to remember what I said. It wasn't that crazy. I think I was really confused. And then, yeah, I was like, oh, it's Xenoblade. Oh, man. Xenoblade 3's hype cycle, or pre-release cycle, is one I wish we could go back to, because that was so fun. Like, everyone's speculating. Like, it was such a good time when they just dropped the Ouroboros trailer out of nowhere. Like, oh, that was so good. I've never had, I think, and then even with Future Redeemed, them being like, you know, here's the trailer, guys, it's out next week. I'm so gutted. I might have told this story before, but when they showed off that first trailer for Future Redeemed, I didn't record my reaction because I honestly thought they wouldn't show anything. I thought we would see like a Wave 3 trailer and that was it. And so I wasn't recording. And I see that first shot of Alvis and I lost it. And then I see Shulk and Rex and I lose it some more. And then afterwards, I was devastated I didn't have it recorded because I'm pretty sure that was the most I'd ever emoted at anything in my life. And I didn't have it recorded. I was devastated. We obviously missed the wild ride. Classic. Before we knew better. Mr. Wild Ride, and yeah, the flame clock, it has to go. It's like, what do they mean? Isn't there a couple of lines in that trailer that just aren't in the game? I think there's at least one or two. Why is the map lagging so bad? This is horrible. Am I being swarmed by Pokemon? It must be this area is like lagging my game. Let's try and like stand somewhere where there's not lag. Yeah, this is better. This is a better spot. Yeah, that's better. It's a little bit smoother. I mean, the fact that we've got other evolutions, I'm surprised we haven't got another evolution. Like, I thought a dragon evolution would have been here by now, But nope. Like Sylveon was the last one. I remember seeing a fan thing where it was like a gecko that covered all the other types that Eevee doesn't cover. I don't know who made that, but I remember that just being cool. I do wonder what we're going to get next, Xenoblade related. My like realistic prediction, well, I say realistic, I think we're going to get an export. I 100% think an export is next. And then we'll get Xenoblade 4. I would like, obviously everyone talks about the Warriors spin-off. I would like that. I think we are due for just like a fan service centric game that is actually canon. But I do think, yeah, we're going to get a port and then we go for Xenoblade 4. Man, we are not getting a good spread. No, I could easily see it being like a reverse Age of Calamity situation where you think it's canon and then it becomes non-canon. But then it's like, it starts off, you think it's non-canon, and then it's like, nah, actually, this all happened. And it's like, yup! I can't remember what it was, but it went something along the lines of like, yeah, we're long overdue for Ryan, Lance, and Zeke and Matthew all talking. That's a weird sprite for Persian. This looks kind of long, kind of lanky. This is, I know I said it already, but this is the worst part. How many brain cells? I'm thinking 3. I'm thinking 3 brain cells. Who's missing a brain cell? I'll let you be the judge. I love Rockruff. I would 100% get a shiny Rockruff. But not today. David William, welcome to the stream. How's it going? We're talking about Xenoblade right now as I reset for an Eevee raid. Because we've got Magikarp already. We've got Tyrogue. We found a Buizel. And yeah, now we're just moving on to the next one. And a Lapras. And a Lapras. Nearly forgot. It's kind of awesome that the Arcsage is voiced by Adam Howden. Because I didn't even realize until afterwards, and he was like, by the way, guys, that's me. Because everyone was like, oh, he's never voiced in Xenoblade 3. And I was like, boom, boom. Oh, I just clicked the wrong button. 1 second. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What am I doing? What am I doing? I clicked the button and now everything's gone weird. And my question, David William, is what is your biggest fear? We've nearly caught up to real time. I've reset it enough. Oh. No plans. No plans whatsoever. No plans. I'm just chilling and vibing. Lucario's got a cool shiny. It's just, well, I say cool, it's just yellow. It's boring. No, thank you, though. I appreciate it, because I have no plans. No plans. Oh. Hey, at least my Joy-Cons are fully charged, huh? That was my other one. My Joy-Con wouldn't charge very well. And this is the same drawer as last time. I like your me as a channel's profile picture. Wow. Jam. That's very topical, you see. Because yeah, after the 5-year anniversary of the channel at the start of the month, I was I've been doing some thinking, and yeah, I've been doing some thinking, and there might be an announcement coming up real soon. In other news, how about that Eevee, huh? Come on, buddy. I don't think that Eevee's going to spawn. Because I mean, let's talk profile picture lore. That I made, the image of my me is like from the 3DS. Because on the 3DS, they had like a thing where you could like export a photo of your me. And I did that, and I just had that as like a picture that I guess I took off of my like 3DS, and then somehow it wiggled its way onto my computer. I don't quite know how it got there, but then when I originally started my YouTube channel, because I think this is the same channel. I don't think I ever made another one. I just deleted the old videos. I had, now this is some deep lore. I don't think I've shared this lore before. Originally, before the channel became anything close to what it is today, I had a 7-part Castle Crashers playthrough. And I did it with a friend. And actually, did I? I think I did the first episode with a friend. We didn't finish the game or anything. It was literally just like 7-10-minute episodes or something. And this was back in like 2014, maybe even earlier. And when I was looking for the profile, I was like, what can I set as a profile picture? I had that me image, and there was a thing where it was like, there was just like an online thing, like give your image a background. And so I put that in there, and then it gave me like the game systems. Oh, I wonder what that could be. And it gave me like all the game systems as a background choice. And I was like, sure, that's fine. And I've just used that ever since. And then, you know, years later, I was like, right, why don't I try this YouTube channel thing again? And I deleted those Castle Crashers videos. I think that's lost media. I don't think they exist anywhere. And yeah, and I've used that profile picture ever since, because I remember at the time thinking like, do I change it? Because I wanted it, I was going to use a different name as well, because this is back in the collector days. Real OGs know. And which I believe you are one of them, Jam. I do believe you are a real OG. But yeah, I was like, should I change the name and profile picture? And I just didn't. Like, because I am the least creative when it comes to names. All throughout my life, I have named things what they are. So like, I had a toy penguin, surprise, guess what it was called? Penguin. I had a toy penguin that was rather large, guess what I called it? Big Penguin. And it's like, I've been, all throughout my life, I've been horrible at naming things. And yeah, and I've sort of lost the thread. But yes, horrible would come up with names, and that's how the profile picture came to be, because I just took that and I put it in there, and I put it in the thing, and I was like, that'll do. But yeah, on the 5-year anniversary of the channel at the start of this month, I thought to myself, and that's all I'm gonna say. Tatsugiri is a cool Pokemon, I like that. What is it with this appearing on my map? I don't want that. I couldn't think of its name. Do I need a stream overlay? I don't think I need it. I mean, I've got the little like starting soon stuff, but I like when I was like looking for inspiration on like what my stream should look like. I know people have like chat and they have like all this UI and stuff, but I like Vinesource and how he just doesn't have any of that, and it's just the game, and that's all there is to it. And I like that. I like just having the game. Like, I don't want all this extra fluff. Like, just show me the game. That's what I'm here for. I want to see the game. I don't want to see, like, all the stuff. I can ask the guy. Maybe, like, you know, all being well, when I have, like, millions and millions of viewers, yeah, maybe I need some UI because I can't answer every question. But I think, like, right now, it's just chill. Like, just show me the game. I don't know why I've gone to outside. What am I doing? Okay, it's like I do it so much that I just like my brain turns off, and then my brain turns back on. I'm like, oh, I've totally messed that up. We are not getting an EV raid at all. Oh, it honestly makes me wonder if you can get an EV raid. This is like a weird island. I swear there's like nothing on there other than like a rare candy. That's probably like Flabebe. I'm trying to think what that could be. Or it's like Sinistea, but it's like marked form. Because I remember I found an outbreak of Poltergeist, and it was specifically like a marked outbreak, and I was like, yo, that's cool as hell. If I haven't got it by, what's the time now? If I haven't got it by, let's say, like 10 past 4, I'll just do a different raid. We'll just, like, that's enough. Oh, wow, you have a marked shiny Poltergeist. That's awesome. I've never... Poltergeist is a cool Pokemon. I don't know how I feel about... What's it? Their class is like convergent species, aren't they? Like, Wiglet and all that kind of stuff. I don't... Does it kind of make sense? But then I feel like regional forms already had that niche covered of, you know, like Pokemon that look the same but are different. So I don't really know how I feel about them being like, yeah, these Pokemon are completely different, despite the fact they very closely follow regional forms. It's like they very... And it's not like having a regional form of Diglett that's a water type doesn't make sense, because there have been loads of regional types that don't make sense. I mean, like, you know, Alolan Vulpix is an ice type. It's strange. And it didn't reset. It was kind of a shame they never did a physical Future Redeemed, but I didn't get the physical Taunt thing, so I'm not that worried. But it would have been nice. Yeah, I guess, right? They're not an educational thing, like, absolutely. But then, I don't know, I feel like maybe they could have done that with regional forms. Yeah, it's very strange. Because I suppose, yeah, because there aren't really, like, regional forms in real life, right? There's not, like... Because I don't know, I'm just thinking, like, we have breeds of animal. But then you have, like, the Siberian tiger. It's like a similar tiger, but it's smaller. Or is it bigger? I can't remember. What's my favorite regional form? What's your favorite regional form? I really like... No, I already said, didn't I? Galarian Zigzagoon. I love Galarian Zigzagoon. That is my favorite regional form, unless I'm forgetting someone. The only thing that could top that is the potential of a regional Empoleon / Mega Empoleon, which, if it was Mega, wouldn't be a regional form, but if it's a Mega through a regional form, then yeah. Because that will be a childhood dream come true. If they have Mega Empoleon, because back in my naive days when I thought Mega Evolution was just going to be a series staple, I was like, wow, I can't wait for them to remake Gen 4 and do Mega Empoleon. And of course, we know how that turned out. So the fact that there's a high chance, the fact that, you know, the region's based on Kalos, Empoleon, you know, Napoleon. I'm just saying, the cards are there. The deck is stacked in my favor, and I'll be gutted when I see that it's actually just Oshawott again. Yeah, Galarian Weezing is kind of funny. I do like Galarian Weezing. I love the meme. It's iconic. It's the... It's a Pokemon, like championship meme, and it's Regigigas, and it's smelling the neutralizing gas from Galarian Weezing, and it's like, my favorite. It's like the Superman edit. I love that image so much. That's definitely on my PC as well. Man, no EVs, huh? Because I'd seen that image before, because there was like a second wave where it was like, wow, competitive Pokemon memes are completely incomprehensible, and that was like the meme that kickstarted it all back up. But that image has been around for a while. Well, I suppose it's been around for as long as Gen 8's been around. But yeah, that always makes me chuckle when I see that, because it's such a good edit. It's like whoever drew that is a master craftsman, because they captured everything. Like it's it's amazing. I'm just getting progressively more frustrated at the distinct lack of Eevee. And they must be here because you can get Vaporeon and Sylveon raids. I don't think having the like Reverum raids and stuff affects anything. Maybe we'll go for Rockruff. I've never shiny hunted in Pokemon Legends Arceus before. I say that's not entirely true. I did go for like a Turtwig one time because there was a raid, and I thought the shiny odds in there were really high, but apparently they're the same as every other one. I just really like Scarlet and Violet. I really do. I was thinking about it a lot way earlier, and I think because Gen 4 being like my childhood generation, that was my favorite gen, but I honestly think Gen 9's done it. I don't think I've ever put as much time into a Pokemon game since Generation 4. I should probably check that the sandwich is still going, because odds are that's run out by now. I don't know what it is about this game that has me so like smitten, I suppose. But it's like, yeah, there's just something about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And who knows, maybe that'll get topped when... What am I doing? Why have I come to this menu? What am I doing here? I've literally just like, you know that meme and it's like the guy, he gets like a green screen. It's like the green screen that makes you forget 10 years of your life. He's like, hello, hello. What have I wanted to check something by coming out of this menu and I can't remember what it, oh, the sandwich. 6 minutes. Yeah, they've really got the final bosses down. Actually, yeah, I agree. Completely agree. That was hype. It's also interesting how Toby Fox has just casually had more and more involvement in every subsequent Pokemon game. It's like he gets around. Like, oh yeah, that final boss theme you hear? That was done by me. Oh yeah, like half the songs in this game composed by me. Like, what the heck? Toby, what are you doing, man? Slow down. Deltarune and Pokemon? Never played Deltarune or Undertale, would you believe it? Never been a series that interests me that much, but I appreciate what it has brought to gaming, for better or for worse. We're coming to the end. So in about like 4 minutes, I will just give up and I will pick the first Pokemon I think looks interesting, and we'll go from there. Isn't Deltarune Part 3 also going to release with like Part 4 and 5 or something? I remember reading he will like wants to release like a load of parts all together. Completely unrelated, but I'm glad that the Pokemon video's out because it took me longer than I thought it would. I bit off more than I could chew, as it were, and now I can like get on with some of my backlog, because the other week I had a really good idea for a video that features a familiar face, and I was like, wow, that has potential to be really funny and entertaining, and I want to start working on that like right away. And now that I've finished this Pokemon video, you know, I can get on with it. But I think I'm gonna make some shorts for a while. I think I say for a while, for like a couple weeks. No, not a couple weeks, for like a week. I'll make some shorts, just because I don't like not uploading. So I want to try and upload something each week. And because so much of my time was taken up editing this Pokemon video, I had no time to like make shorts or anything, and I didn't want to delay the video or anything like that, like longer than it needed to be. So I'm gonna like take some time, make some shorts. I thought of a really good Xenoblade short that I think will be quite funny. Hopefully that'll be like the first short I upload, because yeah, I think the concept's funny. And yeah, then oh, there is a Drowzee. Oh, I don't really want to go for Drowzee, but that is one on the list. Come on, Eevee and Drowzee. Come on, Eevee and Drowzee. Alright, fine. We go for Drowzee. We go for Drowzee. Yeah, shorts are weird. I don't upload shorts that often, but I use them. I'm gonna try something a little bit different with the shorts, where I'm gonna sort of because I think I've hit the peak when I like post clips from videos. I usually, oh, whoa. Okay, no, the game's fine. I usually post like little bits at the end being like, watch the video, but I don't think I should do that anymore, because I've noticed that the retention now like goes down. And yeah, like getting like 100 views on a short is not good. It's like, for how well they're promoted by YouTube, 100 views is not awesome. But yeah, one of my, I've thought of a really good one. Wow, look at all these Drowzee. Oh my goodness. That's horrible. Why are there so many? Right, I love Gimme Gore. I mean, that's why I've got a Golden Go on my team. But just saying about the 1000th, I feel like I was always going to love the 1000th Pokemon. And I do. All right, let's... this is my least favorite part, because I cannot keep count to save my life. Oh, welcome to the stream, Superkill. Nice profile picture. I see that. It's pretty simple, and it's a bit silly. And hopefully it hasn't been done before. But... Yeah, it's another like little quiz sort of thing, but with a twist, and I think it's funny. Magikarp looking kind of different. I've already lost count. I think that was 6. Yeah, so forgive me if I'm a bit Gojo, come on. There you go. 7. Yeah, if I'm a bit all over the place, because I cannot keep count to save my life. 8. 9. I've gotten quite a few. 9. 10. I've gotten, I think, like 6 or 7. Wait, 11, 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. So you're fighting the wrong thing. 19. 20. Alright, I'll checkpoint at 20 and I'll read chat. Oh wow, chat GPT to create a Pokemon team. Oh, football teams. I see. It doesn't take too long. Oh, so here's West Ham versus Chelsea, yeah. What, speaking of chat GPT and AI, a video, wait, that was 21. A video I scrapped because I wasn't, because of the climate. I wanted to make an image AI video on Xenoblade because I put when the Bing image generator was hot, I used that and I created some Xenoblade images, and what's really funny is it looked nothing like Xenoblade at all, but there was enough DNA in there where I was like, oh my god, I can see where the AI has taken Xenoblade related media, and I was like, oh, this would make a good video. But then obviously, because at the end of the day, AI images bad, they steal and all that kind of stuff, but I thought it was quite funny and would have potentially made for a fun video, but obviously I know it's a bit of a controversial thing. What number am I on? 27, I think. $28. I'm just gonna say I'm at 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. Welcome to the stream, Clam. We have got quite a few. I think we've got 7. We've got quite a lot. 32. 3. 34. Oh, that's the wrong one. 35. 36. 37. 38. Now, Clam, I want to know, what is your biggest fear? That is the question of today's stream. 39. 40. Oh, we're nearing the end. 41. 42. 43. I mean, Drowzee has a really obvious pink shiny. 43. 44. 45. 46. 46. Seven. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jump scare. What's this? 48. $49. 29. 50. Being forgotten. That's deep. That's deep. I do like the concept of the second death, where it's like, you know, your first death is when you die, in like, you know, when your consciousness goes, but then the second death is when like the last person mentions your name, kind of thing. No, it's 52. Either that or spiders. I love the contrast. 53. Yeah, I'm afraid of big spiders. Small spiders, not so much. 54. 5. 56. I always like to do a few extra in case I miscounted. 56. 57. Yeah. 58. 59. 60. I usually find 3 extras good for me. 61. 62. 63. All right, time to picnic reset. Oh, Flamigo, leave me alone, buddy. I like how that, would that here have a lame shiny? Because it's like a slightly lighter shade of pink. Right, save your adventure. Now saving, blah, 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 blah. All right, let's go head on over to Blueberry Academy. Yes, I completely missed the AI chat. I do apologize. I will get back on that right this second as we fly to get the meal. Where are we at? You wouldn't mind an AI video? That's fair enough. Yeah, I think, I mean, now it's died down a bit, so maybe it'll get less hate. But I also think the AI has gotten better, so I don't know if it'd be as funny. Because before I put in, like, for an example, I put in like Rex, and it came up with a dinosaur man, because I guess it thought of T-Rex. And then when I did like Rex Xenoblade, it still came up with a T-Rex man, but he had a helmet. Like, he had like a similar Rex sort of helmet, and I was like, yo. and that was really cool. And this was going back months ago. But now I've always been, yeah, a little bit scared because I don't want to attract unnecessary hate. Oh, I haven't used the Snapchat one ever. But that Snapchat one's weird. He acted like a bard. That's funny, though. Academy special. All right. Good to go. I'm so glad that live in the UK, just because like the spiders we have here, although some of them are icky looking, you know, we don't have any like crazy ones like Australia. Like, that's one of the biggest things keeping me away from Australia. I know that's kind of cliche, but like, I do not want to go anywhere near that and then like wake up and there's like a spider the size of like a bin lid, which I think is a coconut crab now that I think about it. Just like existing outside. But, no thank you. We are so back. We are so back. We're going for a Drowzee. Drowzee. Where am I going? Any animal that might throw hands. That's an apt way of describing a kangaroo. Because they will throw hands. Why? There were so many Drowzee here where we first dropped, and now there's none. I could fight a kangaroo. I probably wouldn't win, but I think I could do it. I like that. There's that video, isn't there? The guy like protecting his dog and he like slaps a kangaroo and it's like, huh? And then it backs off. No, I've seen the huntsman spider. I know the spider. Yeah, so that was a quick little look at some of the shinies we have. Extra shinies that aren't on the team right now are a Geodude and a Tyrogue. Like, luckily, Drowzee, super easy to spot shiny. The only trouble is if it's hiding behind a pillar or something. That will be a pain. Yeah, I think it is a crustacean. Yeah. Also, the shiny Geodude we got completely unintentionally, by the way, it was a freebie. Was like, it was huge. It was chonk. Oh, what was that? Must have just seeing the pink. So annoying. There's probably a better spot I can stand to like have them spawn where I can actually see them. So lame that it's like, oh, your things might slide off the table. It's like, no one cares. Just let me put down the table. I like crabs. I remember seeing a video. It was horrible. It was just on the TV. And it was like one of these nature documentaries, like a Blue Earth or something. And it was like this manta ray gliding through like a sea of crabs. And it was just like eating them, and it was horrible because it was like, as it was going, like piling through these crabs, it was just like bits of crab going everywhere. And I'm like, oh, this is, why would they put this on the TV? But I know they do it to like be like, this is the real world, you know, like this is what happens. But yeah, I was like, maybe don't show like a ray pummeling through a horde of crab, like doing drive-by eating. My god, they are playing hide and seek. It's gonna be so annoying if I like see a tuft of pink run behind a building as I picnic reset. Because I think over here is the better place to have them spawn, because yeah, otherwise they are just gonna be in the building unless I can like put the table up here, which would be very funny. So I've got to be far enough away so that none of the water types spawn, then close enough. A Psyduck would be nice. A Psyduck has a nice blue shiny. Maybe if I like stand here, but then I'm a little bit too close to the water. Oh, you like crabs? Sit back, you're gonna love. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that word, Glam. I don't even know. Earth or BBC? I'll keep that in mind. I don't know. It's BBC iPlayer is free as long as you have like a TV license or something, isn't it? That is kind of crazy. That's like one of the things about the UK. It's like, oh, you got a license for that telly? It's like, yeah, I do actually. I remember when Sword and Shield came out and they were like, haha, the mum says telly. Why do they say that? Like, haha, those funny UK people. That wasn't an impression of anyone specific. That was just generic complainer voice. Yeah, if I see a shiny Golduck or Psyduck even, I will keep that sucker. This is not a good space to stand for the Drowzee. Oh, Yes, I do know about that. Isn't it? Isn't the whole thing that like the meme is like everything either evolves into a crab or a train? Like that's the meme. It's like like every time you develop something like mechanical, it will become a train, and then every time something biological evolves, it will become a crab or something like that. Bro, that sucks. Look at them all in there. How am I... If there's one literally on the other side of the wall, I'm not going to be able to see it. This sucks. Because they only sort of like spawn in the ruins as well, so there's not really an easy space to stand. Because if I go up here, I'm probably going to be too close to the water. Not that it really matters, but I want to try and maximize spawns. Lobsters are cool because can't they just like indefinitely grow as long as they have enough water? And it's like the only reason they don't is because they'll get like crushed under their own body mass. Sauce, dude, trust me. What's the sauce? I made it up. My trouble is I have like a really large patchwork of knowledge where it's like I know a lot, but in like really random and specific areas, which I know is like me one for one quoting that thing, but it is like, yeah, you ask me where something is, I know exactly where it is. You ask me who's on Mount Rushmore, no idea. See, this spot sucks because they're just not spawning, but over here they go behind the building, and I think I've just got to take that risk. So I would have called my channel aggressively mediocre in a lot of different ways, but I think that's what Point Crow's channel has. So I was like, oh, can't have that. I like stand on this pillar. Okay. Oh, let me guess. The Drowzee are going to despawn in daytime. Yeah, the shiny sound, I really thought they were... well, I was huffing copium that they were going to bring it back for the indigo disc, and they just didn't. And I was like, oh, okay. I guarantee the Drowzee will stop spawning when it becomes daytime, which is going to be a real pain. Oh, I don't care. Just let me put down the thing. Oh my god, this sucks. Oh my goodness. Yes, there is enough space to let my Pokemon play freely. They go from... They do. They go EP. Come on. I think Pillar Strat is the way, maybe. I can even get up there. I do like what they've done with legendaries in these games now. I'd say like having Crydon and Miraidon with you from the start has done like wonders for their characters, instead of just being thing you find at key moment in story. Yeah, I know what you mean, Jam. But yeah, they did. They're developed in parallel. Do you think they could just like copy the code and be like, yeah, here you go. Here's the .wav. Here's the code for it to play. If shiny spawn, play shiny sparkle.wav, and then you know they could just add it. But nope. I know it's not that easy, but I imagine it can't be too far off. Because there's already a check for, you know, like auto walking Pokemon to not attack shinies, so it's not like a shiny specific variable doesn't exist. Oh no, maybe they will spawn in the daytime. That, or it's not day enough yet. You should be able to picnic upside down. I'm glad someone said it, Superkill. They're despawning. They're despawning. Gentlemen. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna spawn. Who is that? Oh no, oh no, 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 maybe they will. Maybe they will. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe they will spawn in the daytime. Hoppip. Hoppip have a good shiny, because they're just all green. Oh my god. Oh, whoa, Koraidon. Whoa, 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 chill, chill. But the game just froze for a second there. If I could like put the picnic table up here, that'd be awesome. Or maybe, what if, this is probably a bit too close to the water. What if I jump up here? Nah, this isn't gonna work. Yeah. I mean, like, Mario Kart 8 has anti-gravity carts, so why can't Pokemon have anti-gravity table? You're telling me you can't just, like, put a couple of, like, Beldums or something on the feet of the table? Like, they have the Rotom bike. Why can't they just have the Rotom picnic table? Oh, no. No, I think that's it. Blast. Right. Oh, no. Hello. Maybe they just spawn a lot less frequently in... I don't know. Wait, what? I'm so confused. I'm like 99% sure they're not supposed to spawn. But yet they are. So I guess I'm just wrong. The next Rotom will be... beep, Rotom. No, what? I just censored myself? That's crazy. I don't know. Well, realistically, the next Rotom form... because like the Rotom bike is an unobtainable form, so I guess it would be something like that. It's gonna be like the Rotom slingshot, and it's gonna be in Legends ZA, and you're gonna use it to capture Pokemon. Oh, I thought that Psyduck was like really shiny. That was strange. This is an awesome pose. Thank you, Koraidon. I mean, they're definitely spawning at a lot lower frequency, right? We are so back. All right, where was I? I mean, if I could get shiny Lechonk, just as like a random one, that'd be awesome. Pokemon Dentist with a Rotom toothbrush. Okay, so they definitely do still spawn. Just like... weird. Look, there's one hiding behind the wall. This is what I'm saying. That one will spawn and I will just miss it. Alright, wood poke. I see this is a great spawn. Now look at all this. But now if there's one right behind the wall, I'm not going to see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, right. So that's all the spawns. I wonder if they'll ever do anything with Pokemon Conquest. Because that was a game I just never played. But that's like Fire Emblem meets Pokemon, right? I'm thinking back to like other Generation 8 Pokemon. I really can't think of that many. There were so many like Gen 8 Pokemon in this game as well. But like my brain is kind of like, because I was just thinking about the coal one that I can't think of the name of. And it's like, yeah, for a second I thought that was a Gen 9 mon. It seems like the strat is to sort of like spawn them in, then like come over here, and then they'll like all spawn in behind me. It's just as long as there isn't one behind the wall, but it doesn't help having the Flamigo over there. Oh. How much time we got left? 12 minutes, plenty. But what if I create the picnic in the area? So close to people. What are you talking about? Where? I mean, I know my character's a person, but that's not what they mean. Oh, there. Wait, no, that can't be right. There's got to be another person. What are they talking about? Well, this seems to be the strat, just going back and forward from these two areas. All right, my next question. If you could have any animal as a pet, what would it be? It can be, you know, it doesn't have to be domesticated. It can be anything you like. I'm thinking, like, I would probably choose... yeah, it could be any animal you like. Any animal you like. No one's gonna complain. No one's gonna raise an eyebrow. Any animal you like. So I love a good tiger, I'll be honest. I do. I think I would I think I'd absolutely have some tigers. North American river otter. Interesting. Interesting. What is it about the North American river otter? Or a fox? On the assumption, yeah, it wouldn't give you a disease. It's okay, addendum. You have the only domesticated one in the whole world, and whatever have. Otters are cool. I do like otters. There's that like one really horrible picture of an otter where it looks like a demon spawn. And are we talking like just a classic fox jam, or are we talking like a fennec fox or like an arctic fox? Oh boy, I love it when a load of ghastly spawn in the daytime. That's awesome. An average British garden fox. Yeah, there's plenty of people around who just like feed the foxes. It's crazy. But you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be feeding those foxes. They'll get food by themselves. But they are cool to like see on a night out. Like you just walking like, oh, there's a fox over there. I saw a badger the other week. That was fun. Actually, no, I didn't. I completely lied. I have seen a badger. But my mum saw a badger. She told me, she was like, yeah, I was walking and a badger was just there. And I was like, yo, that's cool as hell. Yeah, badgers are out there. But I've seen a badger before, not recently though, like months ago. Why are they ghastly in the daytime? I thought they were night only spawns. Oh well. Are there negative images around badgers and foxes? I know badgers from jolly old David Cameron and the badger cull because of the disease. I know there was a bit of negative stuff there. I don't remember anything about foxes. I thought foxes are pretty well appreciated. I don't feel... Well, I feel like, for me, the seagulls go through bins more than foxes do. Maybe in, like, super urban areas? I don't know. I've never seen a fox go through a bin. Like I say, it's always seagulls I see getting in people's bins and throwing stuff everywhere. Like, literally just the other day, I saw a load of crows, like, pecking at someone's McDonald's that I guess they had stuffed in a bin because a seagull had definitely pulled it out. He's like, there's no way that these, like, crows... I mean, a crow could have done it, but it's always the seagulls. Like, 9 times out of 10, it's the seagulls. Uni dissertation on seagulls? That's kind of hype. I would like to get a shiny in the next 15 minutes, but we will see. How much time have I got left on this thing? 6 minutes. It does. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, you're the expert on the seagulls and the bins. By all means. Piracy or scavenging? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, for the seagulls, they just steal. There'll be stuff. I suppose it is scavenging, isn't it? But it's annoying. I've never been dive bombed by a seagull, though I have seen it happen. Just don't have food. Literally, just if there's seagulls about, just don't have exposed food in your hands because they will go for it. They do not care. I'll never forget, one of my favorite seagull stories is one time when I was in school, I was in like a physics lesson and I look out the window and some kid, I guess, had like dropped a panini on the floor because there was half a panini on the floor. And I watched this seagull walk up to this panini on the ground. And then I was like, no, it's not going to do that. Take care, Jam. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so either way, I watched a seagull eat a whole half panini and I couldn't believe it. And then it just had a giant lump in the side of its neck from where this panini was. And I was like, how are you not choking? But they don't. There's a horrible video of a seagull eating a rat, but yeah, the less said about that one, the better. I don't think we're going to get one. They're just not spawning. I do like the, is it dichotomy of answers between myself, Clam and Jam? Where I'm like, I'd have a lion, and then we have otter and fox. 3 very different animals. Well, I like how I just realized my answer changed. Tiger. Tiger, fox, and otter. I think tigers are just awesome. Like, I have this video on my phone of when I went to a zoo, and it's a tiger. They've just been fed, and it's like the muscles on those is crazy. And how like you just hear them like biting through bone. I'm like, that's so metal. They are all carnivores. Are they? Is otter not omnivore? Would an otter eat like a plant thing? I'm in Varum. How? Welcome to the stream. Dragab. I don't know how you want me to pronounce that. Do let me know. I thought about going for Varum, but I just couldn't be bothered. I do like. I might go for him later because these raids last for a while. But right now we're going for a Drowzee, which should theoretically be easy as long as it doesn't hide behind a building. Fair enough, Glam. Thank you for the otter lore. The question we were asking was, if you could own any animal, what would it be? Oh, wow. Okay. all right. That'll do. Save. Perfect. We got one. Jam missed it, but that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Oh, it's level 7. I didn't really need to save. Like, it will just go in one. Boom. Easy shiny. We've got 13 minutes left. Who knows? Well, I guess we'll try and go for a second one. What should we nickname this? We can call it Clam if you want. This is pink. Actually, no, we can't. Sorry, we can't call it Clam. We have to call it Bed and Break. No, Jam. This is the one that Jam named. Oh man, that sucks. That literally just occurred to me. Oh man, Jam missed the key part. Oh, what a shame. Bed and Break. I just realized they've added more characters because before it was only 10 and now they've got 12. Bed and Break has been sent to your boxes. How much time do we have left on that? We have 1:30. Well, we got that on the wire, huh? I guess we'll do like a recap and we'll see who we got. I like that series of videos, and it's like this lady who I guess just like works at a big cat sanctuary, and she goes around booping all of the big cats. Although it always scares me though, because like at the end of the day, I don't watch those videos and think, haha, you know, kitty. I look at those videos and see like apex predator. Like, those videos do not do anything to change my perception of that animal could kill me in seconds if it wanted to. Oh yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it always comes down to food, right? If the animal is well fed, like, its odds of attacking you are going to be very low. But, you know, if it's a bit irritable or whatever, you know, even just like a little swipe will do significant damage. Come on, one more. Squeak in one more. 8 seconds left. Nah, that's not happening. All right, let's have a look. Let's recap on the haul, because we got some good stuff. Hello, everyone. Where is the shiny? I think my boxes have gotten a little bit messy. Because I think these are shiny, yeah. Where is everyone? This is gonna be a pain. Let's put Gabagool up here and Gojo up here. Now we need to look for well, we can keep spin on. Is this the shiny box? Oh, it is the shiny box. Huh. Oh, there they are. I do get what you're saying, Clan, but it would not change my opinion of it being an apex predator that could kill me in seconds. And I would not volunteer to go anywhere near a lion or tiger regardless. Oh, there it is. So that's who else did we get? Weasel joined the team. I think that's everyone. Who's that? No, it's just a random Geodude. I think that's everyone we got from today's haul. So altogether we got 7 shinies. That's weird. I could have sworn we got one more. 2 Magikarps, a Lapras, a Tyrogue, a Jamroll, a Geodude. Yeah, must be. Alright, let's evolve. Bed and break. And then we'll have to be careful about evolving Tyrogue, because we don't know what the stat distribution is. Polar bears are the only animal that actually hunt humans. Yeah, I think I've heard that before. And there's that horrible video of like the guy in the, like, he's in the Arctic or whatever, and he's in like a glass cage that's, I think it was made to observe polar bears or something, and like the polar bear comes up to it and like is desperately trying to break in. And like, at one point, I don't know if the glass cracks or something, but I know at one point it like breaks something in the container, and I was like, oh. Like, am I about to watch a completely different video? Oh, here we go. What a weird looking Pokemon, I tell you. Bed and break evolved into Hypno. Literally me for real. We can't, there's not much point in evolving the Geodude because I can't trade it yet. I'll have to do that another time. I won't evolve Spin because I wanted a gold Magikarp. Do we evolve Weasel? Let me have a quick look. What does Floatzel look like? There's a shiny. Yeah, we can evolve. We can evolve Weasel. I'll change their name from Buzz Lightyear because I sort of came up with that in the moment. Is one going to be enough? Yes. I'm watching that video and you notice the lively logo on. There we go. Weasel. Floatzel. Oh, you're tiny. You're a tiny, tiny, tiny Floatzel. You are tiny. You are minuscule. Why are you so small? What the? I should have not evolved them because they're tiny. Oh. Can't remember when I saved. Oh no, I saved before fighting the thing, didn't I? Oh my god, you're tiny. Oh, whoa, whoa. Why are you so big? Oh, that tiny. That has to be the smallest Floatzel, right? I might take them to the old Rater. Get them checked out because they might have the mini mark. Mr. Rater? No. There's a lady, I think, in Mesa Goza who will have a look. He did leave a comment on my post. Where am I going? I think they're over here. I always wonder, I hope it's pronounced Mesa Goza. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Yeah, we have the smallest Floatzel known to Paldea. And then I'll probably evolve the Geodude some other time, because it's not really worth it. Excuse me. There they are. Yes. Have a look at this Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear. This is truly a little one, a pint-sized powerhouse of Buzz Lightyear. What a charmer. No, they're not as small as they could be, because I think they give you the mark, don't they? If you've got the smallest one. But then Bed and Breck was pretty large. Let's see what Bed and Breck had going on. Bed and Breck, yeah. This is one good sight bigger than average. I thought so. Let's see, because maybe it will have the mark. No, it doesn't. Okay, so it's not as small as it could possibly be, but it's still very tiny. What did they mean by that? Alright, Tyrogue. Let's see if it's worth evolving Tyrogue right now. Because if we want Hitmonchan, and I need to check, I need to fact check. I thought I had a tab open for that information, but I guess I don't. Hitmonchan. And if it's wrong, I'll just say that that's the end. Defense needs to be higher than attack. Is their defense higher than their attack? Yes. All right, we can evolve. No. Imagine if I just totally got that wrong. This is a good shiny as well. Anyone that just like vastly changes how they look is awesome. There you go. Green. Well, I just realized you are... Oh yeah, that's right, because I didn't nickname them because I forgot. I don't like the way they're stanced up. That's intimidating. All right. What should I do? What should I do? I think we call that there. I think that's another one in the books. Oh, we want a nickname. Nickname. Change your nickname. Nope. Tenderize. You just failed one. That's not good. How'd you manage that? So you go 4 out of 6. Isn't too bad. We're still missing Flareon, and unfortunately Marowak is not in Gen 9, which sucks. So I was going to switch it for Voltorb. But yeah, 4 out of 6 is not bad. And then like a couple of bonuses with Weasel and Geodude. I'd say that's a good haul. So on that note, thank you everyone for coming. And that is another stream in the books. Hope everyone has a wonderful week, and I will catch you all next time. Take care.